we're going to get rid of this table right here. We don't want to have to take down and set back up a bed every time. So the first thing we're doing is getting rid of this guy here. So the way they've got this design is they've got these boards that come out of this slot here, right? So what you're supposed to do with this is you're supposed to space these out slightly, like that. And then the cushions here go down and create the bed. So what I'm going to do is keep those like that permanently. I'm going to take the cushions that are back here, I'm going to cut them to 31 inches. That's big enough of a bed for me. So these would end up living here permanently, or will end up living here permanently. I'm going to have these cut down and re-sewn up by a local upholstery person that I know, down to 31 inches. Is this area here is going to be 15 inches. And both me and Truly aren't that big of people, so we could fit in the 15 inches when the bed's permanently set up here. Two 15-inch seats across from each other. We're going to get a little table that could spin so it's wider, or it could spin so it's thinner. I put those in. I had these shortened, by the way. I had a local person do this for us. And as you can see, they're hanging over just a little bit. I went up a half an inch and I shipped them. I should have left it at 31. Went to 31 and a half. It ends up being 32 because of the sponge stretching out, but there we go. All right, so after testing that bed for a road trip and sleeping in it, it is not going to work without some memory foam on top. It is very uncomfortable. You squish down the pads right away, so you're just sleeping on wood, basically. So this, I tried this already. It worked pretty good. We bought it halfway through the road trip and put it down. Of course, it was too wide. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut it down, and I'll show you how it goes in there. So what I've done here is I've laid down a tape measure. This is just over 37.5 wide, and it's 3 inches thick. So there's my 32-inch mark right there. So I'm going to go down and make a line, and we'll cut it with a regular box cutter. So what I'm just doing is I'm just slowly working down with the blade and making a score. So if you ever have to cut memory foam, there's no way to kind of mark it. I tried pencil, pen. All right, so what I figured out was my blade was dull. It seemed like it was sharp. It was a new blade, but not all new blades are sharp, I guess. And I switched to a new blade without having it in the case. You can see it just laying there on the floor. And that worked better because you could slide it in there better. But you could see how I was cutting. See all that smooth stuff at the bottom here? That's with the new blade. And you could see when I got down to the end, that whole end piece was with the new blade. It's not perfect, but check your blade by cutting the top. And if it doesn't cut like butter, then you got a dull blade, switch the blade out. So let's go out. It is 32. I measured it across. It's pretty close to what I wanted. So let's go out and put it in the RV and see how it looks. All right, there it is. Lined up pretty good. As you can see, pretty much matches. We still got our little 15-inch seats. I might tuck that back a little bit when I get the sheet on it when we go camping. But here I'm sitting in that seat. It's a little tight, but not bad. You know, you kind of sit sideways in these seats anyhow. I'll show you. You kind of sit like that. You could also put your leg out, but it's pretty tight. If you're heavy, good luck. You're not sitting in this. But there you go. We got our little... 2 little seats, put our table in place, got the permanent bed in place. So thanks for watching, you guys. Appreciate it. That's the end of this transformation video. Check out another video by clicking that link right there. Check out our channel, see all our videos over here. We do have a tiny house, and you can just search Aliner trailer for these videos. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.